Okay. 5 spider webs should be enough. I need like maybe 10 right arms. Not sure how many to kill, but I just don't understand their thought process. It's about managing expectations. Alright. That do be how the game industry is now. Just gotta lower your expectations. And then everything will be good. What did you miss? What if I tell you that you constantly spiel about how great Metal Gear Solid is and how it's the greatest thing ever created and it changed your life forever? But then when it comes to games nowadays, you're like, well, lower your expectations. It's just a video game, bro. Yeah, it's our fault. It's our fault for expecting what was made in 1997 to be made nowadays. Gaming companies make more money than they've ever made, have more people than they've ever had, have better technology than ever existed. But we have to put our expectations lower than games made in 97. Oh, I think we've created a lot of problems as well, but that's not accurate to what I'm talking about. I'm saying I pay $10 for something that they promised me and I'm not getting what they promised me. That has nothing to do with lowering my expectations. They literally said, like, we're going to be adding classics to it all the time. All the classic games you grew up with. For $10 a month. So you figure, like, that's gonna be a reasonable amount of stuff. Instead, you get lucky if they add anything in a whole month. And what they add is games you've never even heard of. Like Monkey. It should be a priority because they're... That's the problem. Everything is a service now. But it's not their priority. It's a service because it makes them more money, but it doesn't become any more of a priority when they make it a service. How's it going, Zane? No, now you're just arguing to argue. I didn't say that what was there before was bad. I said I've been waiting for months for them to finally add anything. And when they finally add something, it's a Siphon Filter game I've never heard of and an Ape Escape game on PSP that no one ever played. Some of the stuff on there is good, but I already paid for that months ago. I've been paying $10 for years. I already paid that stuff and some. At least the regular pass seems pretty good. They just added some more stuff to that was decent. They added Ghostwire, actually. I believe. Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is, if it was going to be such a problem to add anything to it, then they shouldn't have done it. Or they shouldn't charge $10 a month. But everything has to be a service now. It can't just be, hey, you're a PlayStation fan and you've been buying games and you're part of the PlayStation Pass. Here's a couple cool PS1 games for free. It's, nope, you gotta pay $10 extra just for the possibility of maybe we'll throw you some PS1 games sometimes if you're lucky. How many did I get? I can never find it there. 8? I should probably get 2 more just to be safe, because I don't know... I need some for both walls, so... Slow start, it's been years. When did it start? That's fine. Everything has to be a service now. Diablo 4 is releasing with a battle pass too. Can't wait to see what that's about. Yeah, but I think the problem is you look at that too much. Whenever I ever complain about anything, your response is, well, it's probably tough for them. Sure it is. It's tough for all of us, but that's not the point. The point is they promise a product, I buy the product with money that equals that what I think the product's worth, and if the product isn't worth that, I have the right to complain. Doesn't matter how hard it is for them. That's not the point. They promised a product. If it's hard for them, then they should have A, not done it, or B, made it cheaper. Or C, waited and released it when it was finished. Like, it's such a nonsense idea to, like, when a company releases a game for $70 and it's literally not functioning, for people just to be like, well, video game development's hard. Okay. I paid $70 for this and it wasn't finished. That doesn't matter. Like, I still got ripped off. They should have waited. They should have waited, or they should have not taken on as many investors and made a smaller product. Like, a lot of people, when No Man's Sky first came out and it was literally the worst thing ever, a lot of people defended it saying like, oh, well, it was a small company and they can only do so much. Well, like, yeah, but then they shouldn't have shot so high. They shouldn't have taken on so many investors. They shouldn't have done so much. You know, they were out there every day talking about how big it was going to be and how it was going to be the biggest thing ever and there was going to be 10 trillion planets. Like, maybe shoot a bit lower if you don't want to literally lie. There's a difference between missing your mark and literally lying, you know? And a lot of it's corporate, and a lot of it's not in the developer's control, but I'm mad at corporate. I'm not mad at the guy that programmed the thing. I'm mad at the game industry in general, continually being worse than the way it was when I was a kid. You know, I think that's a fair frustration. Oh, I want to go here first. And, you know, it gets frustrating when I make a point that's valid and I get comments that are just like, Complaining again? It's like, I'm a content creator. This is what I do. I have to speak out and be like, this is bad, or else the industry will not fix itself. It's insane to think that people think that we should just, like, take it all and just say everything's great. And, well, video game development's hard, so let's just never say anything bad about any video game. Like, what? You just want them to, like, actually make crap? And, like, that's what happened to EA. Like, EA eventually realized they can make the worst products ever and still make money. So they started making the worst products ever and still made money. Because the industry allowed them to. There needs to be more accountability, and it starts with us. We have to actually, like, be the ones to say, no, this is crap, fix it. Do I want... I'll take 2 of those. I need way more of these. Yeah, it's just wild. Like, I know you're just playing devil's advocate, but it's wild that there actually are people out there that, like, think we should all just never say anything negative about any video game ever, because video games are hard. Like, yeah, I know video games are hard to make. That's why I'm not making one and then charging $70 for it. But there's a difference between, like, you know, people that say, that, like, harass, you know, there's some people that, when Cyberpunk comes out and it's broken, they, like, harass the people that made it. Like, no, don't do that. Ever. Half the time it's not even their fault. But to come out and say, yeah, it's bad. Like, this is a problem with the industry and it needs fixed. That needs to happen. We need people to do that. We need people to be able to say, this is not right. Or else companies will continue to make bad games because they think we don't care. They'll think that it's acceptable to make games that bad. And like my Final Fantasy VII Remake review, some people said, like, some of the stuff I said was nitpicking. And that just, like, blew my mind. What do you mean nitpicking? It's part 1 of a part 3 series. They need to know everything that's wrong with part 1 so they can improve it for part 2. You just want me to be like, nope, it's great, make part 1 again. Like, of course not. I want to tell them everything that was good and everything that was bad so they can make part 2 the best it can possibly be. I would hope that a Square Enix employee watching my review of the remake isn't thinking like, wow, what a jerk for saying that air combat sucked. I would hope that he's like, yeah, that's something we can improve. You know? Or, this guy's an idiot and he's wrong. That's fair too, but... you know, like... To say you're nitpicking in a review is just nonsense. Like, that's the whole point of a review. That's just being thorough. Alright. Is there anything else we can do? Ow, that's annoying. Just equipped all my crap. We're just going to keep this like this for now. So I can keep leveling up those HP pluses. It's okay if we can't beat Wall yet. because we can grind in the temple. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any items, because once we go in, we can't come back out. But I mean, we got spider webs, we got arms, we got scales. I think we're good. Oh my god. I was literally about to say, I almost said it. I was almost like, here comes the bug pincer. And I didn't say it. And I should have said it. Unreal. This stupid fight. Hey, see you, Goro. Finish this fight. Wait, why are they doing poison instead of berserk? Oh, there you go. I don't remember them poisoning. I remember them just doing berserk. Yeah, this fight's stupid. Actually did give a pretty good amount of XP. Alright. Here we go. The hardest part of the mod. By far. We get through this, we're golden. And, you know, in general, you're pretty golden after getting through Temple if you don't have any kind of, like, low level or morph stuff because, or, like, rules. Because once you get morph, you can technically max stat if you really want to.
Awesome! We're gonna fail.
But even without using morph, this will be the hardest part of the run. Even the dragon is going to be a bit tricky because his physical attacks, if they crit, do stupid damage. But I'm not too worried about the dragon. Oh. I was so concentrated on this that I forgot to get the key. I was going to rise up. See what happens. Yeah, I blame Solid. Just too busy arguing with Solid. No, I was just focused on the fight, so I wasn't even thinking about it. Can't go that way. See, oh. Have you seen the strategy they use for Materia Keeper and the no-slot speedruns? Yes, we actually used to do that strat in PC Any percent until we started skipping that part of the game. I used to have to do that strat back when I did old PC Any percent. Now we don't even ever see Materia Keeper or really any of the game. The old Any percent strat for Materia Keeper was the Lucky 7 strat, where you get Materia Keeper poisoned with exactly 7,777 HP, which puts Materia Keeper in Lucky 7s, because enemies can get it too. And then the poison ticks for 7,777 damage because of the way that Lucky 7s works. It sets all of your damage to 7s, even your self-inflicted poison damage. So you then smack yourself. He smacks himself for 7s and dies. It's not very difficult. but for the speed run, it was a big reset point because poison has a crappy chance to hit. It's like 30%, I think. So if you miss poison too many times, you'd have to reset. The other frustrating thing about Materia Keeper is he has a chance to Trine on the first turn, and if he does, he kills you because in the speedrun you're way too weak to take a Trine to the face. So he had to reset if he did that too. I think console any percent still does the Lucky 7 strat. PC, of course, we just skip the whole game now, so we don't ever fight them. Yeah, it was definitely one of the most hype parts of the run back then. I would get there and people would be like, how is he going to defeat Materia Keeper? And then he just explodes and everyone's like, what? Now the PC 80% is basically just the entire chat spamming question marks and then the run ends. So even better. It's always great when you get someone new and they're like, okay, they're like, you can see them doing the, you know, the lady with the math meme. They're like trying to do the math in their head. They're like, okay, he's leaving Midgar now, but there's only 10 minutes left in the run. Something is fishy here. I hope I have 3k gil. Something doesn't seem right. Time to find out if the battle square is Pincer. I don't actually know if it is or not. If it is, we'll have to do it later. Nope. Peace out, nerd. So I believe we got Aerith Date, by the way. Actually, I'm 1000% sure we got Aerith Date. Yep, you can just run. He still gives you the keystone. And there's no real reason to do it because you're not going to get enough points to buy anything, really, so... And then you have to leave and lose your points, so... Might as well just run. Unless you want to challenge yourself to beat it right then and there, but... Like I said, even if you beat it, you know, you're not going to get anything. You know what I want to see in the remake? This thing right here. I want a 4K VR experience of this face in the background. This entire mansion would probably be sweet. Also, this goofy Pac-Man ghost. Wait for it. Wait for him to open his mouth. He looks so goofy. "4K Sid sleeping in the chair." Congratulations. You ever notice that this one piece of wood is broke? Yo, yeah, I think I'm gonna give this up to Craggle. Oh, please help me, legendary hero. Wasted. Stop it, race car. So immersive. He's grooving. No deribate. Race car. I'm searching for you. Question mark? Is this the plot for Cars 4? You ever notice how the E in ticket is uppercase for some reason? This is what I do. I just point out stupid crap. This is my life now. I still haven't mentioned the worst thing. I don't want to ruin everyone's time. Everyone's having a good time. This part will be so sad. Having to hear Marlene. Especially if you got the Darrett bait. Get out of here, boob. That is correct. Zero, the 39-monther. Oh, by the way, Relaxed messaged me. It was Relaxed that made the comment about this being Renoa. He said that he didn't actually say Renoa, he said Selfie. So you guys think that looks like Selfie?
No.
A selfie.
Come on, man.
I ain't fighting any fights. I'm not taking a chance. I haven't saved. I'm not doing the whole date again. Dude, there's been rumors of a Final Fantasy X-3 since Final Fantasy X. Before X-2 even. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'd love to be proven wrong, and by love to, I mean I would hate to be proven wrong. Yeah, I think they give this up to frag. Oh man. Finally give us the prequel. Eject story. Do we do a prequel where it's like Jekt and Braska doing their thing? Or do we do, like, literal ancient Xanarkand War prelude? I think both could be cool. I don't know, though. If they do Jekt story, they can have Auron in it, and everyone loves Auron. I didn't realize... I mean, I always knew that Auron was pretty popular. But Auron is, like, popular. So many people ask for an Auron in depth, more than any other 10 character. I would say he was the most picked 10 character and probably, like, the 3rd or 4th picked Final Fantasy character. Just in terms of, like, the YouTube comments. For the next in-depth. People love Auron. I mean, I like Auron too. Alright, here we go. Dude, I really hope they go crazy with the temple for the remaster. Like, I want to see straight up, like, remember the scene in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they go inside the puzzle? I want, like, that. Just crazy. I want them to go nuts. Just have it just be this insane, impossible place. Like, this screen would be cool to see, but other than that, I wouldn't mind if they changed the whole temple into something completely different. Honestly. I think it would be cool. Why am I going up here? There's nothing up here. Yeah, I don't need the talking clock to return. Like, if he does, cool, but I'm not super sold. I mean, depending on where Part 2 ends, the temple might be, like, the second to last dungeon in the game. So, I mean, wait, why? Never mind. I thought he was, like, floating for a second, but he's in the window. I forgot he could sit there. And I say we do a Sephiroth fight, or a Genova Roth fight, in the temple instead of doing the Red Dragon. And then still have Demon Wall, obviously. But, like, if they were to take out Red Dragon, I wouldn't be that sad about it. Like, it's just Red Dragon. He's probably, like, the least interesting boss in the whole game. I think it'd be cool if they did a thing where, like, Demon Wall auto-killed you the first time you fought him. Like, you do part of the dungeon, and then you fight Demon Wall, and he, like, beats you, quote-unquote, and then you get, like, knocked down, and you have to work your way back up, and then you beat him or something. Just to kind of like call back to how hard he was in the original. Even though usually I don't like forced lose fights, but I think it would work. That would be cool if, like, Bahamut actually had, like, a part of the scene. Or even better, like, you fight him before you get Bahamut. So you fight him, and then he beats you, and then you get Bahamut, and then you have to use Bahamut on him. Maybe he's, like, invincible, and then you have to use Bahamut, and then that, like, brings down his barrier or whatever. That would be cool. Since the original gimmick is to use Bahamut, but they don't really tell you or force you to. But that's kind of the gimmick of the fight, so you're supposed to use Bahamut. Dude, it's so fun. I guess the game is so fun. If you can control your urges, we do them all the time on stream, and they're really fun to do on stream because you get to guess with everyone. But if you can't control it, and you want to do them all right now, I won't blame you, because they're really fun. I don't know why I did that. It's much easier just to go. I can stop anytime I want to. 3 hours later. Hey, how's it going, Blaze Home? Does anyone remember which doors are nothing in the clock room? Just to speed it up a little bit. So hopefully we can get to Demon Wall in time for today. I usually just check them all because I never memorized which ones were which. Six is the correct way to go. Hey, for the first time in a challenge, I won't get blasted by the goo fight. Because I actually have a ton of HP. That was strange. All right. Oh, let's check them all. Doesn't take that long. This is nothing, I think. This is nothing. Is this jelly fight? No. Okay, that one's nothing. Did... Oh, well, I saw, I think, only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you said items are 4, 5, 7, 8. I didn't see your response to it. I saw, I think, so I was like, okay, I'll just check. I'll just check them all. So, well, wait a second. You said 4, 5, 7, 8, but there's 1 and 3, unless this is just a fight. I mean, I want to do the fights too. The fights are fun. This is Jelly Bob. That insane damage, though. They just do insane damage for some reason. I think they were, like, programmed incorrectly or something. I've never quite understood what the deal is with that fight, but for some strange reason, they do, like, more damage than any boss in this entire disc. But yeah, poison insta-kills him. Oh yeah, that's another goofy thing that you can point out. The Roman numeral 3 is incorrect, or 4 is incorrect in this room. Once you see it, you can never unsee it. Yeah, I'll do nail bat.
Come on, man.
That's what I said before. I said 3 first, and then I corrected myself. Oops. Yo, drag it. Leave it at 66 months. Yeah, it's not even like a weird stylistic choice, because 9 is still 1x. No, they just goofed. They just goofed. They be goofing. That is the... I think it's technically Aloy's theme from Forbidden West. Really? I've never seen that. I've never seen a grandfather clock have 4 in that way. Holy moly, my man! Drag it. Thank you so much, my man, for the 9 gifted sub bomb in the chat. Thank you, thank you. Joe said that writing 4 as 4 eyes isn't wrong. In fact, it's the correct way. IV is wrong in a modern misconception. Wow. Final Fantasy VII devs, Galaxy Brain, proving us all wrong. Actually, this is the correct way. That's one of those things where, like, even if that is correct, I'd probably just do the other way, just to stop everyone from thinking I'm wrong. How's it going, Magic? I'd be like, yeah, there's gonna be too many complaints. I'll just do it the wrong way. Alright, hardest pincer battle in the game, normally. Yeah, man, great to have you here. I just want some pizza.